Всем привет, с вами Портфель, и мы продолжаем проходить Кэти Рейн. Я догадался все-таки, как открыть чемодан, мне пришлось еще повозиться. В общем-то, я был близок к разгадке в прошлом видео, но чуть-чуть не догадался. Нам говорится же сначала, что используется. Надо... Что сперва идут 3 красные розы. Так. И 3 красные розы это у нас... вот эти выделенные числа 2, 3 и 5. В общем-то, это я вводил. С этим я был прав. Потом идет одна желтая фиалка, там сказано. И потом еще 2 желтых каких-то цветка. Я вводил 14 цифру, а надо ввести первые 2 цифры, то есть 3 и 1. То есть в конце у нас, в начале у нас будет 2, 3, 5, в конце 3 и 1. А посередине одна желтая фиалка. Одна. Запоминаем это. 1, да? И здесь все цифры, вот эти вверху, какие бы ни шли, они всегда формируются, что сперва идет единица. Возможно, как раз таки числа Фибоначчи, они на этом и завязаны, и в них всегда есть единица. Я не знаю точно, но это предположение мое. И упоминается в кассете единица, и поэтому нам нужно ввести после 2, 3, 5 единицу.
Yes.
Вот правильный пароль. Да, вроде как и все тебе говорят. То есть не обязательно даже знать, что такое чисто Фибоначчи, поскольку есть картинка. Но, как видите, я, например, не смог догадаться, и мне пришлось посидеть на видео, и потом еще минут где-то 20 я сидел и разбирался, да, и наконец догадался. Не такой я знаток математики, хотя, как я уже говорю, здесь вовсе не обязательно быть знатоком математики, чтобы отгадать эту загадку. Так, здесь лежит какой-то конвертик.
A thick yellow envelope.
Угу. Ну и все, похоже, больше здесь нечего брать. Ох, сколько у нас уже вещей, раз-два. И на следующий экран перешло. Конверт.
It's the envelope I found in
Смотреть.
the briefcase.
Давайте
Let's see
откроем.
what's in here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Ого, там целых 5 вещей. Ничего себе. Микрокассеты, чердак.
Standard
Посмотри.
microtape labeled answering machine. It should play fine in Mr. Dicto. The tape I found in the briefcase. It seems that it was used in an answering machine at some point.
Ну, понятно, с помощью диктофона, но сперва я ищу к бабушке. Пойду, давайте посмотрим, что там еще за вещи. Передержанная фотография.
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white. There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back. Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training, McConnell Air Force Base, 1941. Tragic drowning in Conуэлл Спрингс. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conуэлл Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conуэлл Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this. It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately. I wonder what this unlocks.
Пойдем поговорим с бабушкой. Перед тем, как делать все остальные вещи, у нас аж
Oh, hello,
5
dear.
новых вещей. Это не кисло.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conуэлл Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops, until he passed.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl, or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
I don't think we need to discuss that anymore. Grams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure something out tomorrow at the university. Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him right there on the left.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. The girl was only 16 years old. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember their names?
Let me think. I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all right, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always deeply affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family to ease their pain. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay. Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Мы получили немало новой информации, надо сказать. Что же это за
It's a
ключ
small key,
такой?
fairly modern design.
Интересно.
I wonder what this unlocks.
Да, вот мне тоже интересно, что же он открывает-то.
A robust piece of... That doesn't need unlocking. A decent-sized book collection. Most of them... It's a phone book. Conwell Spr... I should be able to use this for... Alright, got it.
Опа. Записали авиабазу.
Nah, nothing like that in here.
Ну да, было бы странно, если бы там был номер. Так и номер, и потом подписано. Утонувшая девочка. Хотите поговорить с утопленниками? Звоните по этому номеру. Только сегодня и только сейчас.
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
But what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that. What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well-renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rayne, and Brett Savior Myers trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson. Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rayne in '81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Spring citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rayne is a legend around here. His pile of medals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made general if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was just guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts. All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was where no, I should try to get a hold. It's a phone book, Conwell Springs County.
Так, ну что, надо уходить. Теперь отсюда мы по телефону собрали еще информацию. Какую-то определенную про историю базы, про нашего дедушку, про того, с кем он там работал. Ну, правда, номера мы не узнали.
There's nothing quite like the soothing.
Может, полицейский участок на кладбище, то есть универа не появилась? Я, честно, немного не знаю, куда ехать. Давайте в полицейский участок попробуем. Ну, то есть я думал, появится универ, у нас же фотка там. Вроде как все дела. Хотя у меня же есть кассета, которую бы стоит бы прослушать.
I shouldn't mess around with a recorder in here. They might notice that I took it.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny? Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call. Don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too. And I'm not going to tell any of those bastards. They got it all wrong. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Петушок. Ха-ха. Ну, ты знаешь, кто такие петушки на зоне? Петушок. Ха-ха.
I wonder who this Cocky person really is, and why he needed Grandpa's help so desperately. That combination makes no...
Lenny, I need you to do something.
How can I help us?
It's my mother's birthday this week.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you...
If you mu-
I don't need to ask him that. Do you know anything about the drowning here in 1975? 16-year-old girl?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
I don't need to ask him that. I don't need to ask him that. Do you know anything about a drowning here in 1975? The victim was a young girl.
You have a memory problem? Besides, even if I...
He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men. I probably shouldn't. He might ask where I got it from. I don't want to show him that. I don't want to show. That's all for now. That's all for now.
Good.
Может, Ленни нам что-нибудь расскажет. Хотя я сомневаюсь, но все же проверим.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. Hey, Lenny, do you remember anything about a girl drowning around here?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time, though.
Do you remember her name?
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little. I think it was something with an L. Linda? Laura? Something like that.
All right, I'll keep looking. Nah, I don't want to. Nah, Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Как вариант спросить еще у бабушки, что это за петушок. И остается только на кладбище еще пойти посмотреть, что там.
Oh, hello.
Mind if we talk for a bit?
Not at all, dear. What's...
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. But the Air Force might be a good place to start.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that. Bye, Grandma. I'll...
So long.
Петушок сменился на позывной петушок. Позывной петушок. Да. Вряд ли бы кто-то хотел себе такой позывной петушок. Но у кого-то он был.
No result for that.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I don't need to ask her about that. I don't need to ask her about that. I'm trying to track down this young girl who drowned in the lake here.
Okay. How hard can a dead person be to track down? They tend to stay in one place, you know.
Ha, very funny, E. I don't even know her name, just when she died.
Oh, well, there must be some way to connect a name to that date.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to contact Charles Wade. You know, the industrialist?
Wow, really? Why?
It's complicated, but he knew Grandpa back in the day. They went to war together.
Huh. Must be super hard to get in touch with a person like that.
Yeah, I'm finding that out.
Maybe you could ask someone in the Air Force. If he used to serve with your granddad, I mean.
Yeah, could be worth a shot. I'm trying to find this guy, but all I have is his nickname, Cocky.
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served with Grandpa.
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the Air Force who knew him then?
Yeah, that might be worth a shot. Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Air Force Base. How can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time.
Sure thing.
Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
All right, thanks.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Все говорят, что может знать только этот Чарльз Уэйд что-то. Но у нас нет пока к нему доступа. Вариант на кладбище поехать спросить, если там ничего не будет, то зайти еще в полицейский участок и спросить у того мужика, который сидит за решеткой. С методом тыка потихонечку мы по крупице собираем какую-то информацию и продвигаемся. Ну, так и должно быть. Это же детективная история и point-click.
It says, no reason to... A family mausoleum.
Вот наш дедушка Джозеф Ирвинг Рейн. Прожил он 71 год. Не так плохо для современного времени.
A little boy, maybe 5 or 6 years old. Hey, kid.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Huh, I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
Может, его мама в могиле, я не знаю. А вот могила же какая-то. Хотя это разве... Сюда же укладывали нашего деда.
The grave is brimming with flowers. I'm gonna find out what happened to you, Grandpa. I promise. Conwell Springs. I never thought... It says, no reason to...
Здесь нету его
I
матери.
shouldn't leave while that kid is alone.
Не следует оставлять ребенка одного. То есть с ним что-то связано?
Kid?
Вау.
Guess he found his mom. I'm gonna find out. The grave is... And Conwell... I don't see how... I don't want... I don't think... I'll write down clues. I wonder who this cocky person really is, and why he needed Grandpa's help so desperately. Charles Wade. I don't know how, but I will talk to you one way or another. There has to be a way to find out who she was. I know when she died. Maybe that can help somehow. I don't have anything to say about that. What really happened to you that night, Grandpa? It's the brochure that priest gave me at the funeral. There's also an address. Huh. I don't see how...
Ну, похоже, здесь больше делать нечего, не знаю. Это странный
Ну,
пацан
видимо,
какой-то. Может, вообще не... нам привиделось, может, и дух. Кто знает.
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that bum?
What bum?
Looks like... Hey.
Hi there.
Okay, got it.
See ya.
Может, пробовать ему вещи какие-нибудь показать.
I don't want to give any of my stuff to a criminal. I might not get it back.
Now that's just presumptuous.
I don't see how those things work together. That doesn't need unlock. I don't want to give...
Now that's just...
I don't see... I don't see...
Oh.
No wanted post. If I ever feel... Huh, very funny. A jail cell. Various notice... fax machines. The... Might be something...
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
I
That's no
probably
good.
shouldn't.
We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Again?
I already asked...
Oh, man.
You're...
Hey, Lenny, do you recognize these men?
Not really. Sorry.
I don't want to show him. Sure, I'll show him the police report I stole from under his... What's your opinion on this church?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so. I don't want to show him. I don't see how those things... I don't want to...
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that bum?
What bum?
The one in the cell.
Oh, I thought it was with you.
I don't want to show him. What's your opinion on this church?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
Sure, I'll show him the... I don't want to... He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men. I probably... Do you know anything about a drowning here?
You have a memory...
Так, ничего нового нам не говорят. Ладно. Остается вопрос. Что делать? Так как локаций у нас немного. Всего 3. Полицейский участок, наш дом и церковь. В полицейском участке, похоже, точно ничего. Вернуться еще в дом? Посмотреть что-нибудь там. Но вроде я все осмотрел.
Oh, hello.
Nice leather
Да-да,
chair.
привет.
Freckles, the old farm. There's nothing quite like. Grandpa and his Air Force unit. Mind if we talk for?
Not at all.
I don't think we need to discuss that anymore. Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be absent-minded at times. It helped him remember things.
I got the dictaphone already. I don't think there. What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
I don't want to show her that. I don't want to show her. I don't want to show her. I don't want to show her. I don't think we. I found this book in the attic. Recognize it?
Oh, yes. I bought it for Joseph's birthday once. He was always fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
He was a man of science. There's no denying that. I already showed her. I already showed. I already talked. I already showed. Well, gotta go.
Bye, Cat.
Ладно, если ты уже все показывала. Окей. Я в тупике. Я не знаю, куда идти. За это я не очень люблю такие игры. Что надо догадываться, куда идти как-то.
Just some old bills. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. My trusty Zippo, running a bit low on fuel. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me. The only thing my deadbeat dad left me. I don't want to. I don't want to. A worn office chair on. I don't want. My smokes about. Started when I was 12 and never looked back. Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane. Nah, nothing else. The tape I found in the briefcase. It seems that it was used in an answering machine at some point.
Чего же ключ?
That doesn't need it. An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Probably. It was a joke, you know. I wonder why Grandpa ended up in that thing. This paint looks fresh. Cute red horse. That doesn't need... That combination makes no... These should come in... Nah. Damn, no hit. I should try to get a hold... I got that. Nah. It's a phone book. I should be able to use this for looking up...
Верните меня в общежитие. Я хочу проявить фотографию.
Hey, it's me.
Ничего нового я не могу сказать. В общем, пробую еще идти. Сходить еще раз на кладбище. Ага, плащ, сапоги, ну-ка.
A mere single nice black lip.
Пробую еще здесь открыть, хотя там не открывалось. Ничего. Попробуем на кладбище, если не получится, то придется мне поискать, куда идти. А это видео тогда закончить на том моменте, если я не найду, куда идти. Потому что я хожу кругами, да. И в этом минус для меня лично такого жанра, как квесты и point-click, потому что бывает так, что непонятно, куда идти. Вот мне непонятно, куда идти и что сейчас делать. Я уверен, что я не один такой. Да, может, вы знаете, куда идти, или догадались, когда проходили эту игру, или другую какую-нибудь. Но вот я играю, я не могу догадаться. И для меня это минус. И зачем здесь был этот пацан? Непонятно. И здесь она сама идет. Топ-топ-топ, топает. Попробовать на склеп всякие штуки заюзать.
That combination... That action doesn't seem... I don't see... I don't see... I don't see... I'm gonna find out what happened. The grave is brimming with flowers. I don't see... I don't see how... I don't see... I don't want to... I don't see how the... Conуэлл Спрингс. Looks... I never thought I'd return to this place.
Да. В общем, я в тупике и не знаю, куда идти. Мне придется поискать, куда идти. И если я найду, то это будет уже в следующем видео. Ну, я, конечно же, найду, я уверен. Но придется потыкаться в разных местах. Поэтому это видео мы с вами на этом моменте закончим. Да, прохождение таких игр очень сложно, особенно когда ты их никогда не проходил, потому что ты можешь много пройти, и все нормально. Или можешь немножко пройти, как сейчас, и дальше не будешь знать, куда идти. Таков этот жанр. Ну что ж, а с вами был Портфель, и мы увидимся с вами в следующих видео. Всем пока!